Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our final concert of the year, and we appreciate you joining us tonight. The concert band got things started off with a very, very famous march of the Belgian Paratroopers. And next we have an interesting piece by Alex Shapiro, and she combines the traditional concert band, instrumentation with electronic accompaniment and fun visual elements, plus we get to play paper as if it were an instrument. We hope you enjoy Paper Cut. And give me a second here, so I have to get headphones on and some other things situated, so we'll be right back with you. bit of an interesting piece. Hope you like that. Next up, go back to much more of a traditional concert band work. This is Pierre Laplante's Little French Suite. It's pieces in 3 movements. marching band plays their final selection, I'd like to thank them for all of their hard work this year. You always want to see growth, both as individual, as people, as young people, but then also as musicians from the beginning of the year all the way to the end. And they definitely, they kept on improving even all the way up through today. And can we give them another round of applause? I'd also like to take a moment to talk about our marching program. So we're gearing up for another exciting year, and I invite all of you and your friends to check it out. Our blue band is playing a Bruno Mars show. You might have seen the little promotion video that we had there pre-show. And the gold band is playing a great show entitled Blackbird Set Free. You've seen that promotional video as well. And we have a band experience for everybody. Wherever your interest lies, we have an experience for you. It's a great opportunity for your student to be involved in an extracurricular activity with wonderful, like-minded students. And in addition, our marching band students get pretty good at playing their instrument and pretty good at performing in general. So there's a lot of just benefit in addition to just being great performers. We have a lovely time, wonderful time. We foster a wonderful, positive environment, and we do have a great deal of fun. And as a longtime teacher and parent and a human being, it's heartbreaking to see so many students fall through the cracks, or to see students that don't have a group to call their own. And this might be the activity that you're looking for. This is where many of our students find their place, their team, and their home, and we would love to have you. And as an aside, and I don't want to take anything away from what Mr. Laverty may speak about in a little bit, but we just got done reading senior applications for alumni scholarships, and to a person, they all, at some point in those letters, that they wrote about how wonderful and enriching just the whole band experience has been, but specifically marching band. So it's nice, we take anyone that is interested in any portion of our program, but those people that really jump in with both feet, they really do have an enriching experience. And quite a few of them actually were on the fence whether or not they were going to play at all in the high school. And actually there were multiple people that mentioned that. So just some food for thought. 'Tis the season. We're getting geared up right now. We actually start rehearsing again next week. So just keep that in mind. We'd love to have you. We have two seniors in the concert band, and I would like to recognize them at this time. So when I call her name, please stand up. Elena DeGrazia. And Tallarico. Congratulations to both of you. Good luck. We're going to finish this portion of the program with flourishes. So as many of you know, our soon-to-be retired superintendent was a band director in a former life, and I was happy when he accepted my invitation to guest conduct on this concert. I offered Dr. Steinhauer March to conduct, which would have been very easy, but instead he requested our first piece, Variations on a Korean Folk Song, which required a little bit of work, and at this time I'm going to refrain from making any snarky comments as he is still my boss for a few more weeks, but I can say that I really enjoyed one trumpet player to another. I really enjoyed the rapport that we've had. I've enjoyed having him around. His son, Nate, went through our program, so we've had a very, very great relationship, and I think this is a wonderful way to bid adieu to Dr. Steinhauer. And he came in a couple days and worked this piece up with the students. And if you could please help me welcome to the stage right now, Dr. Timothy Steinhauer.
Good evening, everyone. It is a thrill for me to spend one of my last concerts conducting the band, and when Jason asked me to come and conduct, I was just thrilled, overwhelmed, and he's exactly right. I did want to do this. Interesting about this song, Variations on a Korean Folk Song, 35 years ago when I was a band director in Clearfield County, one of the first songs that I conducted was Variations on a Korean Folk Song, not nearly as well as these young musicians played tonight. I also wanted to say, Jason, could you come out just for 1 minute? Ethan, are you back there too? Come on. And Louise, you're someplace. I saw Louise. You can just stand if you like. For the 15th consecutive year, our music department was named, we've been named one of the best communities for music education, and it's because of the work of Ethan, Jason, Louise, and many of our other music teachers. So thank you, music teachers, and thank you, parents. So I have really enjoyed the concert tonight, and I was going to say, Martina, beautiful, beautiful song. So congratulations, and Drew, I'm sure you're. And all that paper that they were sprinkling around, and we will recycle that. Don't worry, we are a recycling community. But what a great joy for me to play this. And again, thank you. And it's a great way to kind of bookend my career. And I told them this is a really fun song. It's John Barnes' Chants. Written in about 1965. He was in the Korean War, and he heard this folk song, and he wrote 5 variations on it. So you will hear 5 variations on a Korean folk song.
Next up, we have a beautiful piece by Stephen Bryant. This is Dusk. concert's always a lot of, I try to get through, I'm a talker. I try to get through all the stuff that I need to say as quickly as I possibly can. So I also try to sprinkle it throughout, so it's not just a lot of talking at one time. So in the spirit of brevity, I'd like to continue by thanking our percussion friends who are sitting in with the wind ensemble tonight. So we have our usual crew of Kevin Oxenrider, Brendan Cleary, and Tiernan Jenkins. But joining us, we have Sean Fitzgerald, Victor Nowatzki, and Hadia Iobi. If we can give those three a round of applause. This next selection features another one of our outstanding senior musicians. Here is Drew Harwood playing the second movement from Michael Markowski's Unfamiliar Territory. We'd like to also welcome Mr. Ethan LaPlaca back to the stage as well. At this point, I would like to invite the Mount Lebanon Band Alumni Association President, Mr. Ron Laverty, to the stage.
I'll be real fast. This is great. Not only to celebrate the seniors, but celebrate all the students here in the band. Hey, it wasn't long ago I sat where you sat, and I had 3 of my kids here involved in the program, and I have to say it's quite an honor for me to be back here helping with a program to help raise my kids. because that's how I feel. It was about 5 years ago that some of us got together, and some parents and I, and we put together a Mount Lebanon Band Alumni Association. And what we wanted to do was we wanted to create scholarships for music students. And so far, we've been able to do that. This year we had 8 applicants, and we can only give out 2. So please, please consider becoming a member of the Mount Lebanon Band Alumni Association. We have some plans in the future here to create some more scholarships, and it would be really great to have the funds to be able to do that. But it is very exciting that we are able to do what we do. So at this time, I'd like to call up Louise Marina. One of the scholarships is in her band, and she had all my kids, and you can have my grandson next year. Good luck with that one. Me too. Okay, so come on up, please. You want to say a few words, and I'll get the talk to you.
You know, when Mr. Cheskowich and Mr. Laverty approached me about starting this scholarship in my name, it was very humbling. This is this is year 37 for me. All but 3 of those have been spent right here in Mount Lebanon. And it has been just a tremendous honor for me as a music educator to see the growth of this program over the course of the past 34 years. And you know, you see the ups and downs of a program when you're around for that long. And it is very heartening to me as a music educator to see the strength of our music program here in Mount Lebanon. And that is in large part to the amazing, not only support from the community and the administration, but from the students themselves. And the fact that they see the merit and the importance of music education. For this old band director, it really makes my heart happy to see all of you wonderful students continue what has given so much to me over the course of these many years. And so my message to all of you is keep doing it. No matter where you are and what you're doing, keep making music.
Hey, I just wanted to mention how we give out scholarships and how the students qualify. They must be a member of the Mount Lebanon Band Program, Guard, or percussion for all 4 years while they were a student here in Mount Lebanon. I'll lower it back for you. And they had to submit an essay. Now the essays were written, we received 8 essays, and then we sent those essays out to the members of the executive board of the Mount Lebanon Band Alumni Association. Their names are not attached to that essay, they're just numbered. So it was really tough this year. I think there were maybe 4 that people really wanted to choose, but they could only choose 2. So we tally up who voted for which essays and the most votes for each, and that's how we come up with the scholarship. It's probably the only fair way we can do that at this point right now. So, Ms. Rand.
It is with tremendous pleasure that I ask Gina Malichow to come forward and accept the Women's Scholarship. Gina, would you like to sit?
Okay, well, I just want to say that this is really, really important to me, especially that it's Miss Marino Scholarship, because this is a very full circle moment. She is really the one who inspired me to continue, and I am very grateful to be here and to have received this award, so thank you.
And next, I do not know this gentleman as well, but to bestow upon him the Richard T. Minotti Scholarship, I would like to ask Jeffrey Greenfield to please come forward.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Music has become an obsession for me, and I'm gonna continue performing, writing music. Thanks for the money.
I spoke to the seniors before we came out, before the concert, and just expressed to them how just wonderful all those applications have been. One, I mean, when we're reading all of these, and it's just like, this one's great, this one's great, this one's great, and they were all great. And the other thing I told them was that I felt like I haven't had such a cohesive, wonderful group of seniors. It seems like forever. They were just an absolute joy to work with, and we're going to recognize all the seniors right now. So when I call your name, please stand up. This microphone's going to fall. Okay, so you can stand up and then stay standing. So seniors, Turner Villa. Isabel Fox. Sean Fitzgerald. Hayden Gilmer. Jeffrey Greenfield. Drew Harwood. Martina Jarrett. Ava Kelly. Molly Cubitt. Victor Nowatzki. Gina Malichow. Colin McKay. Kevin Oxenreiter. Charlotte Prendergast. Jessica Tang. Vishnu Venugopal. And Drew Whitson. Okay, at this time, I would like to present the John Philip Sousa Award. You may be seated. I'd like to add that there is a scholarship attached to this award, and half of it comes from the Mount Lebanon Band Builders, the other half comes from the money that we collected at both of these small ensemble concerts earlier this year. Since 1954, thousands of high schools have honored their top band students with the John Philip Sousa Award. The pinnacle of achievement in a high school band program, the Sousa Award recognizes outstanding dedication and superior musicianship. The award has become a nationwide symbol of excellence in musical achievement. And this year, the award goes to Martina Jarek.
I just want to say thank you. The band's been like a huge part of my life for the last 4 years especially, and even before that. And thank you so much to Mr. Cheskowicz for everything over the last 4 years. Thank you. Okay, so every year, the seniors, we'd like to get you a gift. Thank you for everything that you've done for us over the last 4 years. So on behalf of myself and the entire senior class in marching band, wind ensemble, and concert band, we have this gift for you.
Oh, it's a
Yeah, so he told us that his cup broke, so we decided to replace it.
No.
Mr. Cheskowicz would not take that from me when we were on the marching band DC trip, and he told me to hold on to it and not let go of it. So
This went everywhere.
I carried that thing everywhere on the DC trip. But it's yours now. Yes, there's photographic evidence. There's also a card in there. You should probably open it. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. You should probably press the button. Yeah. Yes. And then our senior just.
Before we play our last selection, real quick, I'd like to thank my colleagues, Doug Reichenfeld, Ethan LaPlaca, Louise Marino, Krista Wagner, Jody Cubitt, Aaron Drosden, Mount Lebanon Band Builders, Ron Laverty, Mount Lebanon Band Alumni Association, School Board Administration, faculty and staff of the Mount Lebanon School District, Ace Delphos for their program artwork, Jen Rodriguez, Christy Smith, Dave Stocklosa and crew, Andrew Turton and crew, my wonderful wife and kids, because they have to deal with this all the time, and these great kids on stage and in the audience. This was a tremendous, we're back to normal kind of this year, and this just really felt for me as much, like I think a lot of us wanted last year to feel, and this was just a lot of fun. I hope you had a great time. I hope you had a great time. This was just great. Every band concert, we offer free admission to each elementary and middle school band family. If you're here tonight, if you can give a quick wave. It's always nice to see little hands waving in the audience. Thanks for coming. It's good to see you. Keep playing. Keep playing. Before we perform our final piece, just want to let everyone know, just once again, just how proud I am of these students, and just thank you for everything that you do supporting your students and supporting this program. We're going to leave you with a medley of circus marches. Here is Screamers.